Matt Corral, the rookie that they just drafted in the 3rd round, pick 94 from Ole Miss. Thoughts on Matt Corral?
I think that he's recovering from his injury, but I do think that he'll at least be given the opportunity to take a couple first team reps, and they're going to see what they have. And if things do if things don't go well with Sam Darnold, right? If he starts the season like he ended last year, and they feel like Matt Corral is ready or could at least provide a little bit of a jolt with this offense, I wouldn't be surprised to see him in there, at some point at mid-season, trying to see what they have in this kid. So he's a stash. He's probably the second most likely rookie quarterback to start this season. Number one being Kenny Pickett.
I think, yeah, that's going to be the hardest transition, is actually like getting into a huddle and calling plays and communicating with guys verbally versus nonverbal. I think that's going to be the toughest transition for Matt Corral, because literally that is Lane Kiffin. Is everybody looks to the sideline, figure out what 4 pictographs he's thrown up on that board, do the fake clap, then look over to the sideline again to make sure that that's still the play we're running. So that's going to be the hardest part for Matt Corral. Pretty unfortunate injury that he suffered there against Baylor in the Sugar Bowl. But it was, for all intents and purposes, it seems like he's going to be ready to go come week 1, like fully healthy. So that'll give him enough time, a full training camp, you hope, under his belt, and then he'll compete. I agree with you, Kevin. I think he is the most likely other rookie to see playing time this year. And I think they'll see what they got with him. If Darnold is struggling and playing the way that he finished last season,
I don't know that I'd go with that route there. If I'm looking at him in redraft, I'm probably leaving him on the waiver wire, because he will go undrafted at that point, and I'll just keep an eye on him and keep tabs on what it looks like in Carolina. Yeah, he's a guy that has some intrigue, has some upside there. I think you're right. He could very well see some playing time, especially towards the back half of the season. This Carolina team, I don't think is going to be very good. Yeah, this is one of those that it's really going to come down to them or the Falcons as far as who's going to be the worst team in that NFC South.